Hello, this is Kale. Welcome to the Kale Scale. This episode, BlacKkKlansman. This movie was fantastic. John David Washington did excellent. I need to see more of him. The costume design was excellent. You got Adam Driver. This is probably one of my favorite roles of his. It feels like this was his transition period from Star Wars to Logan Lucky to this. And it's just nice to see him do something different. They got a Buscemi in this. Not Steve, but they got Michael, and they're practically the same because they look exactly alike. It's a good story. It's based on a true story. It's based on some for real stuff. The music direction is excellent. This is one of the first movies in a long time that has its actual own theme song, which is nice. You don't see that in movies a lot nowadays. The score is excellent. I liked every song choice, and most of the time the music was fitting for the scene, and at some points it was shot like a 70s movie, which I really appreciated, and it just had weird shots, but it worked for the movie. Sometimes they would just, if they were talking about a subject, they would put the pictures up on screen, and I like that. Like John David Washington and another character were talking about 60s and 70s black exploitation films, and they were comparing them, and every time they would mention one, it would show up on screen, like Shaft.
Like this video.
Yeah. It's just a good way all through. There's one scene where they move through the hallways like they would in a 70s like cop movie, where they're moving but you don't see them walking. It's just the two figures just moving down the hallway like they're floating. It gets good, and then at the end it just goes into real life, and it gets really intense, and you don't expect it to. The only downside of this movie is that Alec Baldwin is in it as a reference that I kind of recognize, but not really. You'll probably see the clip on YouTube. It's interesting. I assume that's what Alec Baldwin is like in real life anyway, so this is just confirmation. Guys, the boss baby is racist, so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he probably is. It's a good cop movie. It's a good true story movie. Overall, I'd give BlacKkKlansman a 9 out of 10. It has some things to say about the current climate today in the real world.